Hey guys, it's me. I am cutting up vegetables right now, as you can tell. Here you go, vegetables. We're gonna do white people tacos. So, yeah, we're gonna have tacos tonight for dinner. It's gonna be delicious. Just right now, I'm cutting up vegetables. Now it's weird, but I promise you guys it works, okay? Watch. Right now, I am boiling I have the chicken legs and chicken breasts. They're connected. They're like quarters. And I'm boiling them in this water with a bunch of seasoning. And then what I'm going to do is after they get done boiling with the seasoning, I'm going to save the broth, obviously, because it's chicken broth. Duh. And then I'm going to be shredding that chicken off of it. And I'm going to throw it in a frying pan with taco seasoning in it. And that'll give us, and it's cheap. I was looking at chicken breasts today. Crazy expensive. They wanted like $13 for a thing like with 6 pieces in it, and I'm like, dude, that's crazy. When I picked up that for like $6. So it's the same. Chicken's chicken, and to be honest, I think chicken on the bone tastes a lot better than boneless chicken. There's like no flavor, like the bone gives it its good jazz. It gives it that flavor that you want. But that's my personal opinion. You can have your own, which is fine. No judgment here. We all do things weird. A little trick on how I like to cut my my tomatoes is I take them and I slice the bottom off. You guys, I washed them. Relax, calm down. And then I just do little slices like this. Not all the way down, of course, but I slice them this way, like this way. And then I turn it to the side and I slice them this way. Now, like I said, I don't go all the way down, okay? It kind of keeps its form that way. I'll turn it around. Promise you guys I also wash my hands. Relax. I wash my hands too much. And then I just hold it off to the side. And then I slice. Be careful. Be careful. You guys don't want to cut yourselves. And then you get left with this kind of like accordion piece. You guys, it doesn't have to be perfect. It really doesn't. I promise you. It all goes down the same. And it all comes out the same. Okay? So, and then you just have it. And then boom, I sliced up a whole tomato in like 10 seconds? No biggie. And they're perfect. They're all the same size. You might have some chunks that are just a little bit bigger than the other, which is fine. I'm not a freaking professional chef. I'm a basic, okay? And this is how we do in a basic, okay? I'm just giving you advice. You do your own thing, okay? You do you, boo. That's my motto. Ain't no judgment from me, okay? Ain't no judgment. And right now, yeah, I'm just doing the same thing. Same process. Slicing it. Turn it to the side. Slice down. Be careful. Don't cut your fingers off. I've been blessed. Only have ever cut myself a couple times by cooking. I know. Don't jinx myself, Anna. Don't jinx it. No. Man down. I lost a piece of tomato. But yeah, that's just boom. Who wants to spend all day chopping stuff? And I've seen those things, where they're like, people are like, bam, I ain't got time for that, okay? I just don't. And I ain't get the money for it either. So ain't nothing wrong with the good old-fashioned knife, keeping it old school. I'm sorry, you guys, my glasses. I have like a transition pair that I'm wearing right now, but they are crooked. So if they go crooked on you and I keep touching my glasses, that is why. Or they're about ready to fall off. See, look. They're already going crooked. Like, what am I going to do? I could take them in and get them thing, but I ain't got time to do nothing. Nothing. All I do is work, clean, and take care of my kids. Period. And I'm okay with that. I served my time in my 20s, going out to the bar, getting wasted, meeting people, And I was doing it when at 14 too. It didn't matter. It is what it is, I'm a millennial. That's just what we did. But you guys, look at all that tomato. Sorry, the olive's in the way and probably the onion too, but I cut 3 tomatoes up in less than a minute. Now see these? Don't waste this. Waste not, what not. People can't afford shit like that. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to cuss, but I do that. I do be doing that. Oh, there's my brother-in-law. I don't think he cares if I film him. And if he does, he'll tell me. Just slice off the edges. Boom. And look, the only part of the tomato you're wasting right here. Right here. Okay. Boom. Tomatoes. Done. Done. Sorry, guys. I'm standing next to this freaking boiling meat. Okay. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to take these tomatoes, transfer them to a paper plate. Because I don't like doing dishes. Remember, I'm the dishwasher. Okay. I'll be back in 1 second. Paper plate. I know. Dollar General. It was two of, hold on you guys. It was two of these packs. The 130 count for $10. Two of them for 10. You see what I mean? Couponing. Watch my video, okay? I'll show you guys what to do tomorrow. Okay. Roll those on a plate. Boom, boom, boom. Remember, like I said, you guys, this is my house. I do things my way. You do things your way at your home. No judgment. You want to judge me? I don't care. I know who I be. I know who I be. But look, 3 tomatoes, nothing wasted, perfect taco size or burrito. We're going to do both. Set those off to the side. Okay, so I got a bunch of tomato juice on my cutting board. So now I'm going to take a paper plate, or not a paper plate, a paper towel. I'm going to soak up all those juices. Okay, I know it's wasteful. It is what it is, you guys. Okay, I ain't got the time. I really don't. Okay, soak up all those juices. I know, and it's probably the best part too, but it is what it is. Okay, just a second. I'll be right back, you guys. There we go. There we go. Oh, you guys like my pants? Look, watch. It's hot. It's hot. Slicing up olives now. Getting it taken care of. This process takes a little bit longer. It really do. It really do be. Because, you know, you can go to the store and you can buy them pre-sliced for like $50 to $1 more. Are you kidding me? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. And all we're doing is slicing this stuff up, you guys. And if I knew how to, I could hit pause and then come back and it'd all be sliced. But I'm afraid that if I hit pause, maybe I need to switch to my other glasses. It is what it is. It's fine. Yes. Switching it up, you guys. Yeah, today, you know, I had some lovely ladies come over, you know. Very nice. They were, you know, they're Mormons and they go around and they preach their preach and stuff like that. I am a Christian, but God is God and Jesus is Jesus. It doesn't matter how you get to that, oh my God, that decision, but they're all the same. Okay, they really are. And so they were super young, super fun. They were super nice. So that was a delight. I never want to be mean to anybody because of what they believe in or how they choose to believe in the same thing I believe in. As long as they believe, preach. You know what I mean? I'm also the type of person that'll say, hey, you know, I really appreciate you guys coming and I appreciate your time. But unfortunately, I'm just not interested. You know, but I wish the best for you and your journey in this chapter in your life. Same with, I hope people wish me the best journey in my chapter in my life. Dang near going on 40. Well, okay, I'm 37, so I'm not that old, but I'm getting there. Okay, I'm getting there. I know, I was looking at some videos of some 37-year-olds, 40-year-olds, and I'm like, oh my God, do I look that old? Do I look that old? To some of you, maybe. Pros and cons, though. I drink out of a hose, and I think that was the real fountain of youth. I really do. I really do. Oh my God, you guys, look. Olives are almost cut up. Look at us just achieving in a time efficient manner. You know, you guys might not put olives in it. I do. I love olives. My family loves olives except for one. Well, and my daughter. She doesn't have aphids or anything. I think that's what it's called. But she just, you know, she's a toddler. She doesn't like veggies. She loves fruit. Probably because there's sugar in it, but, you know, there's that. But look at that. Whole thing of tomatoes. Chopped up. Yummy. You know? Same thing. Put them on a paper plate. Kind of give them a little mixing, so they kind of separate from each other. Boom, boom. You guys, like, seriously, I'm gonna have dinner done in like maybe 30 minutes. My husband took the kids out to play. Hold on, I'll be right back. And that's 80-degree weather. Why I do all the cooking and cleaning. I don't want to talk about it. I do want to talk about it. You know, real talk. Do you ever, like, I don't know how to say this without sounding like a dick and not appreciative of my family or my teammates. But do you ever just get, like, I came to the conclusion, if I stop asking, you know, like, hey, can you take the trash out? Or, hey, can you do this? Or, hey, can you do that? And it just sits there for days. And then I get frustrated because I'm like, hey, I did the cooking, the cleaning, did the laundry, did the showers, the baths, made our house presentable, went grocery shopping, budgeted the bills with money that we absolutely just don't have. You figure it out. You do. You know, making sure gas money and all that good jazz. But then, like, that resentment starts kicking in. It's because, like, hey, I know you work, but that doesn't mean that you get to come home and not do just basic tasks. It's not even cooking or cleaning. It's not anyone's gender role, but it's just basic living tasks. Because if I wasn't here, you would still have to do those tasks. You know what I mean? And so I think I came to the conclusion I'm just going to stop asking for help, because I think those micro rejections of just not being heard hurts a lot more than just doing it physically, labor-wise. You know, because I can go to bed, my muscles, my body is going to do what it needs to do, and it's going to heal. I'm going to wake up, and I'm going to repeat the process all over again. And yes, you guys, I do work. I've worked since I was 18 years old, always had a job. Why? Because I have to support myself. I grew up in a house, well, you know.